Hello, I am Archivist Zarin, and welcome to my study. Today, we are back to playing Rimworld. Now, last time, right around the end of the stream, this monstrosity dropped down on our base, which, on the surface, it's not all that bad, other than, the centipede. That's kind of the main issue here. Plus, we have a drop beacon in the group as well, which means that should I engage this thing or the countdown activates, it's going to be dropping in even more mechs other than just the Lancer, 2 Militors, and a Centipede. Now overall, this shouldn't be a big issue at all, but the biggest issue is this thing, which is suppressing like my entire colony by 50%. And that's an issue. That's usually not good. So the plan was basically just wait for a trader to come in and hopefully they can deal with this. But I don't know if there's going to be a trader in time, because I'm fairly certain if this activates and mechs are dropped in, they're probably going to come and attack us. But I'm not sure. We'll have to see. And we normally could fight off a good number of mechs, except we're suppressed, so that's not going to be working very well at all. Now, I suppose we could... an Imperial Trader, okay. Just in time. So you guys just need... Why are all you so slow? Oh, you're all getting suppressed as well, I forgot. That is an issue. That is a big issue. But you got what, like 8? 5? Close enough. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I guess one of them just doesn't have a weapon. But you got 6 perfectly able colonists here. If we could just somehow get them to attack this. Now, if I go up and throw an attack at this, it should start sending the things towards me. Because if we wait for the 13 hours, these guys might have left by that point. So we're going to need to go out there and poke the bear a little bit. Hope that our bionic protection will be adequate to... Okay, I didn't even need to... You were on auto fire, I forgot. Yeah, we just need to keep running. Well, we barely got injured. That's a plus. But now it is active, and I don't know if the mech beacon... Oh, the mech beacon... Did it just drop one scyther? Okay, that's not bad at all. And we actually hit this gunner pretty hard for just shooting one volley. So, yeah, hopefully these guys will catch on. And why are you not... You should probably... I know I don't have bed rest on, but I'm pretty sure patient is still a thing, right? I mean, it should be. Okay, but now you're tended, you can go trade. Let's see. Another medical assistant, we don't really need that. Another charge rifle. I mean, getting Void a charge rifle as well would be nice, but we don't really have the money for any of that. So I think... I mean, we can sell the reinforced barrels. But yeah, I don't think we have any money to buy anything significant from this vendor. So that'll have to be it. We just sell some reinforced barrels. But hopefully... Yeah, and it's an Empire trader. I was hoping to get a trader from the purple faction, whatever. What are those guys called? No, that's ideology. Factions. Anelier. Kind of weird name, but these guys. I was hoping to get a trader from them so I could gift them a bunch of random valuable items. Okay. A 60-year-old ambrosia addicted abasia patient. That I don't really want to deal with that. Actually, are you? Yeah, you guys are of the same faction. Maybe these guys will take the person when they leave. Because that does happen sometimes. Of course, that also means I can't kill her like I usually do. Because she's part of a faction that actually cares and is like right here. So, yeah. That wouldn't end well, I don't think. Also, these guys aren't going to attack this, which is upsetting. Cause yeah, this is way. I just need to hope that they leave this direction. I mean, they could go like this way or this way, anywhere within this range, and it would shoot at them and they would aggro onto it. But if they leave like the way they came, or up this way, then we're kind of screwed. Though, I suppose even if it's keeping us suppressed, we can lure any raids that come into it, and hopefully either the raid will wipe out the suppressor and then I can fight the raid, or these will just take out any raids that come at us. Either way would probably be fine. It just sucks that... Oh, okay, they're going north. What are you guys shooting at? Oh, the little mini turret there. Yeah, I forgot to take that one out. Same with these three. Okay, well, goodbye. See you guys later, I guess. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I'm fine with letting them sit there. I just don't like... I don't like having everyone suppressed for so long. Because they just work super slowly. Because everything's at, like, max 50%. A summit crab. Okay. It's going straight through the mech base. This is somehow the perfect perfect chain of events. What just happened there? Okay. It did send these guys to come at us, but the suppressing is done. So we can actually fight them now. Void, you might... Yeah, you're getting back inside. I don't know if they're actually coming to fight me, or if they were just running for their lives from the summit crab. Why do you guys have such good aim? Okay, first we need a speed boost, if you can. Okay. Now we just need to get out of the Lancer's range. Wonder where that crab is. Yeah, and it turns out just trying to dodge Lancers does not work. That was my original plan, just bob and weave, hope that I hit them more than they hit me. Turns out you kind of need a decoy. Because you see that they have like 100% accuracy even in the rain. I don't know how that works. Okay, but I was able to take that one out. So let's plop down a decoy. And hope that that distracts it long enough that I can get some shots off. There we go. So, oh, the left lung was destroyed. How the heck are we gonna fix that? I mean, it's not even bleeding. So in theory, we're not even in any danger. The issue is we're now gonna have like reduced everything because they don't have a lung anymore. So we're gonna need to get a bionic lung, which, ironically, I think that trader I was just talking to actually had a bionic lung, and I passed on it because I didn't think it would be all that important. But shows what I know, I guess. Okay, we got another unstable power cell. Well, but either way, right, they did not take this person. What are we gonna do about you? Because you're not dead. I don't think you'll die in the next 5 hours. And I don't really want to kill you, because then the Empire will be upset at us. But I'm not taking on a 60-year-old ambrosia-addicted abasia patient. Like, even if you were one of the best colonists I'd ever seen, it's still a toss-up if I would take someone with abasia. Because I don't want to deal with that. That is very difficult to deal with. I mean, to be fair, you have some good stats, because, you know, older colonists usually have good stats, but you're incapable of violent. Your only really good thing is medical, and we already have void on medical. So I think I'm just gonna need to reject it. It's gonna make my people a bit sad, but okay, you need to enter the base this way, not towards this thing. Because, yeah, I don't know what this thing's plan is, but I don't want to fight it right now. Is it coming after us? It is. I mean, one centipede won't be too difficult to deal with. Oh, I did get... Didn't I get the research for bionic replace? I did. And we could make a bionic lung. So in theory, let's see, where do you make those at? Is that just the machining table? No, that's for prosthetics. Do I need the big boy table, the fabrication bench for that? I think it will say. Yep, created at fabrication bench. Which sucks because we only have one advanced component. And the bench requires 2. So that isn't good. Plus we need to make this whole room, you know, which is going to be our crafting room. So that is a lot of work we got to do. We need to find another advanced component. We need to finish making this whole room. I'm trying to decide if I want to, like, expand it like this, which would just kind of cut off the fence area a bit, but it makes it look a lot better, a bit more even. Yeah, and then we'll just get rid of all these fences here and just have these two. And we probably need to set doorways. So we probably want one there. Maybe one over here. And then one just right over on the other side of the fabrication bench. Okay. So that's set up. We still have this to deal with, which, Void, you're gonna need to do that. Let's see. Oh, we do have Word of Healing. You're not all that damaged, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to Word of Healing you just real quick. And then you need to go grab your mace. Nelly, you might also want to grab something. Okay, Nelly, you need to go. Oh wait, you already have one. Right. Oh, we're gonna need to reject you. And we're gonna need to figure out a point where this thing is gonna be able to get a, you know, ambushed by us. Okay, it's outside the walls. It's coming back in. So get in there. It's going well. We're absolutely bullying it. Man, you give Void a mace and he's just unstoppable. I don't know how the heck they do it, but yeah, that's one body ring taken out. It's very good because you wanna focus fire one body ring at a time, because it doesn't really matter how much overall damage they have on them, as long as their body parts don't get destroyed, they'll still live. So it's smart to be focusing on one body part at a time. Okay, this is taking a while. Alright, but we did it. It's always stressful, because it's just a slow process to kill each centipede. And of course, Void does have the skin gland, but he doesn't really have anything else. And that doesn't protect against bruising and pain, so... Really, once again, this thing fires like the second you're in range. So let's... I assumed this was safe because everything over here was dead, but apparently that's all within range of that, so we're gonna need to not do that. Okay, we should be out of its range. Yeah. The one thing we will do is go up here and uninstall this and haul it. Where are you going? No, don't do that. You're coming with me. You're not going in its range again. Just to pick up some freaking jade that someone dropped. Like that is not at all worth it. None of it. We're just disallowing all of this. Because no. Did you patch yourself up? Yeah, you did. Okay. Alright, well, back to business as usual. Just, you know, a little worse for wear. Let's see, what does the lesser breathing do? It reduces pretty much everything. It reduces consciousness, which in turn reduces everything else. Okay, but where's the pain coming? That's just from the other injuries. So in theory, this won't affect consciousness all that much once the pain is all gone. Which it essentially is, yeah. So it only affects it by 10%, which kind of sucks, but it isn't debilitating. So let's hope that that's fine. Until we can get this room done, find another advanced component, make the fabrication bench, and make a bionic lung. Or find one from a trader or something. Luckily, with that advanced bionic leg, she still moves over 100% speed, so kiting enemies around won't be an issue, even with one less lung. Okay, and this is just still in storage. Somebody needs to work on that. You work on that after telescoping. I don't want that just sitting in my storage. Even though I know that it would take a very unfortunate circumstance to make this explode while in storage, but I just do not want to risk it. We need to put it in the little bomb shelter. There we go. An extra 400 watts of power. Very nice. Which I guess this is like the one good thing you get out of having constant mech raids. So we need traders. Whether or not the game will give us traders, I am not certain. But I am quite glad that the crab thing came through here. I mean, usually those things are kind of a nuisance, but that was like an act of God right there. Where it just came in, one-shotted the Militors, took out the suppressor, and everything was fine after that. So I don't know how the heck that works, but it was probably the luckiest thing that's happened to me in Rimworld in a long time. But yeah, nothing else really to do until... Well, why did we enclose this? That's probably bad. We probably want this to be a remove roof area here. Doctor request, no thanks. Because yeah, if you roof this in, that's just gonna heat the whole place up, especially... It's especially bad if you do it like in the summer. Then this room heats up, and these rooms heat up, and then the coolers have to work twice as hard, and it's just a whole mess. Of course, if I leave it unroofed, then... Oh, well, I guess... drop pods can go through roofs, can't they? Ah. I hope that the person ate. Bad news, boy. The sister person just kind of got shot with a... Yeah. They're kind of dying. You guys should get out of the... You should get out of the range of the, you know, stuff. Maybe. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We need to go and deal with these now. So we're gonna speed boost, and then we're gonna need to just run up to this as quickly as possible. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Our ingenious plan. Oh no. Man, it can still shoot at you even when it's like currently exploding. That's kind of messed up. How much health does that? Okay, we're almost there. One more hit. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so we normally were just gonna leave those there until someone else dealt with them, but I mean, first of all, kind of want these. Void, are you really injured? Not really. I know you're sleeping, but get up here. And you are gonna go rescue Void's sister, because we're just not the kind of people that will leave family members sitting out in the rain to bleed out. We only do that for complete strangers, you know? Why are you so slow, Void? Oh no, it's just that that's normal speed, and Paya's just moving at breakneck speed. Um, yeah, actually, you go in here. You're gonna need to patch someone up real quick. You start tending. You're gonna go up here and do these because you're real fast. Can you haul both of them? You can. All right. So now let's install both of these in their rightful places. You gotta make use of that speed boost while it lasts. And it's gone. So never mind. There we go, even more free power for us. It just cost the lives of like half of that entire trade caravan. But you know, that's fine. That's just the cost of progress. Man, but they left a lot of stuff here for us to deconstruct eventually. Like all of this, all these walls are steel. All these mech nodes also give steel. Oh wait, there's another power cell. I didn't even see it. A wanderer joins. Who are they? You literally just tell me their name and their title, and that's it. How about no? Are they on the map somewhere? Can I like, no, that's just the paralyzed person who's about to die. That's a butterfly. And those are all not people. So yeah, they're not even on the map, so I can't see any of their stats, so I'm gonna say no thank you. I'm just gonna make my people upset again, even though it's a completely inevitable, you know, event. I don't know why it does that to us. It's always been like one of my biggest issues with the game, is where it's just like, oh, do you want someone you know nothing about? No? Well, here's a mood penalty to all your people because you don't want to take on a completely unknown person. Like, why would I want to do that? Why would anybody want to just take on some random person that they don't know the capabilities of, or if they'll fit in with the colony, or, you know, and why are you punishing me for sending them away? Why don't you give me another option, you know? At least when it comes to the Abasia people, you can either hope that they die before the 24 hours is up, or you can go and kill them yourself if they're not part of a faction, and you get no repercussions. Because, you know, generally people are less upset about killing a stranger than not accepting them, which is weird. But, you know, it is what it is. We kind of need word of immunity as well, so we're getting that. Why are you... Did you tend? You did. Why are you... Did you tend without medicine? Oh, did I... Is that the button I hit? I don't think that's the button I hit. I thought I just hit tend. But... apparently not. Okay. Oh, and this is all done. So finally, after many long years, we can have an entirely slate wall because of the hard effort of our moisture pumps. Okay, well, and move it over this way so we can start pumping out all the marsh in this area. Because they're gonna need it. That's like, you know, I really should have looked at the terrain overlay before building my base, because if I had, I probably would have built it slightly higher and had like a completely different layout, because this marsh being in the middle of the base kind of sucks. All this marsh just being right around the base. And it was blocking this entire portion. The only reason it's pushed back is because of the moisture pump. So, yeah, unfortunate placement. Alright, you actually uninstall this. Bring it back home. Nice. These guys can carry a lot. At least with the mods that I have, they can. And it's like, I think it just uses like their caravan carry weight to determine how much they're supposed to be carrying. Which kind of makes you think, why are they limited to only like one stack of stuff in the first place? Oh, great. That's exactly what we needed right now. You see, if we still had these guns, they would have shot him, and we wouldn't have had an issue. Alright, but it said they would wait. Oh my gosh. A triple... How, that is way more range than us. So they have a triple rocket launcher. These guys have a single rocket launcher. And everybody else just has, like, big old guns. Like, minigun. This guy's got a knife. But yeah, everybody else... I love how there's just two guys with melee weapons. And everybody else has, like, miniguns and muskets and SMGs and rocket launchers. Hey, it's a sniper rifle and it's not bio-coded. So if we survive, then we might be in a good position. Which actually, I think we could do pretty well if we can berserk one of these two guys. Because if we can do that, they might fire their rocket and do some major splash damage to the rest of them. And best case scenario, or like worst case scenario, that everyone else would just kill the rocket launcher guy, and that would take one more threat off the, you know, out of the equation for us. Where are these guys gonna be staying? Just right there? That's not preferable situation for us. Especially because they'll try to start shooting at us the second we get into range, and we have less range than them. Yet another issue. But we have the synthetic skin gland, so we can just hope that everything is fine, that we're strong enough for whatever, you know, our skin is strong enough for whatever they throw at us. We also have decoys. Are they already looking at us? They kind of are. I don't know if they're aiming. No, they're not in range, but they're certainly looking our way. Okay, but that's kind of perfect. If we can decoy here, then speed boost, and run up this way real quick like, then we can get a berserk off on you and run the heck away before my decoy's gone. Okay, Bazooka Man is down. Oh my, calm down, man. he's just holding the trigger down. I don't know what his deal is, but we're fast. Let's see. So these are both 40 heat. We don't have enough for 80 heat, I don't think. So we need to only do one of them or back off and wait, which I think is probably the smarter option. So we're going to back off, wait until we have 80 heat to work with again, and then go back in and try to berserk someone else, because that got rid of triple rocket launcher man, which is great. that is a good sign. But next we might want to deal with, you know, heavy SMG marine armor man. No, it's riot armor. Or any of the other. This is marine. Oh my gosh. Yeah. we might want to take on this guy if we can. Just run in there, and if we can berserk him, then he's got marine armor to fight everyone else. Same with this guy, he's also got marine armor. So if we could do that, if we could berserk one of the marine armor guys, they might be worthwhile. Although I kind of think anybody that we berserk won't be strong enough to survive the onslaught of their own men. So let's see. How much do we need? I need to quick math. Okay. So 80 plus 60 is 140. So we have 140 maximum heat, so once we're down at 60, we'll definitely have enough. So let's try to go in and throw down a decoy like up here. Okay, we're still speed boosted. Let's try to get our target. I think one of these two is what I was thinking. This guy's already kind of injured from... Oh, I guess he was up here meleeing this guy or something. Or there was a social fight. I'm not... Yeah, this is the guy that was meleeing. So, it must have been some kind of social fight or something that this guy got into. Ooh, and this guy's got a bionic eye. So he has higher sight. Alright. So we're going to charge in with our increased speed. Try to berserk this guy and get out before this runs out. Which is not exactly an easy thing to do. Alright, now just run. Run as fast as you can. Alright, so they took out this guy pretty easily. I don't really think any issues came of it. Yeah, because that was from me. None of these other guys... This was just friendly fire. We haven't... We never really did any... Actually... Service rifle. Okay, so this guy was meleeing. Yeah, that's the issue, is they always engage in melee if you berserk. So, even if you engage... Or even if you berserk the guy with the most good weapon or armor, they're just gonna be in melee smacking each other while everyone else takes them down from a range. Alright, now we just need to get our heat back. And just kind of hope. I mean, we've taken out 2 of them. Yeah. Thus far. Two of the strongest members. So that is good. I almost kind of wish we were hit by something, because that would increase our heat dissipation. So we need to get back down to about 60 again to go in and berserk someone. Alright. Oh, you're not drafted. That's right. You need to be drafted before I can tell you to do stuff. So, this is about it. They're going to be coming at us, and we just kind of need to win, is the long and the short of it. We can decoy once. You can either decoy twice or decoy berserk once. I don't know which one would be more efficient. I think maybe decoying twice, try to take out some of their longer range members. Because like the minigun, I don't think... Actually, that might have as much range as me. No, well, 31. I think that, yeah, that has more range than I do. Because we have 26 range on our rifle. So, miniguns are longer range. The heavy SMG is less. Assault rifle, I assume, is higher range. Yeah. So a lot of these weapons are going to be much higher range, especially this guy's sniper, which has an absolutely gargantuan range of 45. Yeah, that's not good. And he's got 16 shooting. I see why they gave him the sniper. Jeez. That's insane. Alright, well, this guy would be a good guy to either shoot down first or berserk, just to get him out of the way. But other than that, we're kind of just on our own. Void, we need you to not be here. You're a bit too close to the carnage, you know? Unless we want you in here as well. I mean, your weapon has... You still have the mace. Never mind. Yeah, you need to get back. Go get your weapon. Just in case you're needed, because you might be. Because, yeah, the psi focus itself is not an issue, because all of these cost so little now. The biggest issue is the heat, you know? If that heat gets too high. I could also blinding pulse, which would make it so that they can't see and thus can't shoot very well for half a minute. That is a lot longer than the decoy would last. And we could do it a few times, honestly, because it's only 30 heat. But everyone near the target point. So I assume, yeah. So that's just a little circle that gets put on the ground. So I could take out probably like 5 or 6 of them with one of these. Make it so they can't shoot until they move out of that area. Which would be good. Or I could even put like 3 of them in a line. And thus, as they're coming at me, they'd walk into the zone, be blinded, and I'd be able to shoot at them without needing to worry about them hitting me back. But that would be a bit sketchy. Especially because even blinded, I think they can still shoot. And things like miniguns don't have good accuracy anyways. They just kind of spray bullets in that direction until that direction is nothing but rubble. So I'm not sure what the best course of action would be, because they're coming at us right now. That's what they're doing. I can't just kind of back up and hope for the best. Okay, and some of them are going up towards Void, which is not good at all. Tony is probably going to start shooting very soon here. And he probably won't miss, honestly. I mean, long range, the sniper had like 80-something% accuracy, and he had 16 shooting skill. Like that, the chance that he's gonna miss is tiny. Let's see. Yeah. 33% chance of hitting? That's, at that range, is pretty insane. Honestly, not as high as I thought it would be, but still not a fun situation to be in. Let's see, we could probably use speed boost again. And then just, I guess, try to bob and weave, throw a berserk in there. Like, if we berserk this guy, he actually, you know, has a melee weapon. He could go in and start meleeing people. But that wouldn't last long. It might get 1 or 2 hits off at most. Okay, so I don't think this guy even sees us. So let's keep... Yeah, there he sees us. Okay, he's dead. That was some good luck for me. Ah, they dropped a shield. Not that that's going to do much for them, but I appreciate their enthusiasm. I think I'm going to try to not put down any more berserks. I feel like it would be best to save them all for decoys in case I either need to escape or just need... How's Void doing? Yeah, he's fine. He's getting out of there. Because, yeah, if I need to escape, I'm going to need a decoy. And if I want to do any amount of real damage, I'm going to need a decoy as well. Put it down. Put down the I really hate... Can you stop firing so you can actually put down a decoy? Stop so you can put down... Thank you. Finally. Jeez. Because first of all, the shooting cooldown applies for psycasts. So if your character's shot recently, you need to wait for the whole shooting cooldown to be done before you can even start a psycast, and it kept getting interrupted by them getting hit for some reason. It's like, how are you supposed to use psycasts in combat if every time you use one, or every time you try to use one, it just gets interrupted over and over? Yeah, now you can't shoot anything because you got hit a bunch, and I guess that's messing with your aim or something like that. I don't know. I mean, nothing's even hit that should affect your aim all that greatly. Okay. I don't think we have any outside factors we can rely on here. I think it's just us versus them. Okay, and Void. Where's Void? Why? Okay, I mean, you got your gun, so I guess you can start trying to help. But I would have preferred you to stay indoors, because now I'm going to need to start micromanaging 2 people at once. We could either go for Berserk or go for another decoy. I think a decoy would be the best course of action here. Try to move down this way. I was gonna say get some damage in, but that's evidently impossible. Okay, that marine armor is a doozy. Okay, you've taken them down, good. Maybe if you're just able to take out enough of the guys up here, all these guys will start retreat. Where are you going? Did I tell you to go forward? I don't remember that. Oh, great, and they have animal companionship. So, luckily Void also has the skin gland, so I don't need to worry about him taking a bunch of damage. He should be fine just fighting 1 or 2. The real issue comes in when you're fighting a dozen, like around here. Void, how you doing? Doing fine? They ran away? Okay. We can try to put down another decoy. There we go. Decoy's down. We're gonna run past them. Actually, put on your speed boost here if you can. Yeah, because you're gonna be, yeah. Because the speed boost ran out, so you weren't fast enough to get away from them all. And Void's in a bad position because not only does he have worse shooting skill, like sure he has the skin gland, but his weapon is lower range, lower accuracy. He's gonna need to be really, really accurate in order to get these guys to retreat. And he's not being very accurate at all. You need to go in, because your accuracy at any range is really sucky. Just take 1 or 2 more of them down, and they might retreat. Okay, and the rest of them are leaving, so yeah, we're done for this. We need to restart, try to do that somehow better. I don't know, it just, having a group of like 20 enemies come into the map, all with better guns and everything than you have, kind of seems impossible to me. But I guess through the power of psycasts, we're gonna somehow get this done. So we're back to having to try to berserk somebody. And just hope that goes well. Maybe I should focus on the melee users. See if they can't do some more damage. But, the issue is that a melee user might be able to do more damage to the other enemies. But at the same time, they're going to get killed so fast it won't make a difference. So what I want to do is take out the enemies with the best weaponry, just so that they're out of the equation for later. But really, any of these guys have extremely... Like, I can't berserk 20 of them. And a lot of them have really good weapons, so... Of course you shot, so now you're gonna need to wait 10 minutes. There you go. Okay, health-wise you're still doing alright. They're a bit distracted. Ooh. Alright, that's good, that's good. Keep... Do what I say, please. Thank you. Keep up momentum. Nope, you didn't keep up momentum. Because you got shot, and for whatever frickin' reason, that makes you stop psycasting. Like, dude, just... I tell you to focus on shooting, on, like, berserking. You know you're gonna get shot. Just prepare for that. I'm going back to the menu and loading in to hopefully not get that glitch where reloading multiple times makes your game just completely crash and not do anything. I've never seen it happen from the menu, so I assume that's how to do it safely. Okay, but that first berserk was fine. It's just because we went off beat, the missile launcher guy got us. Okay, so we need a decoy. Turn off fire at will. They're gonna start firing at the decoy. Run in. Berserk this guy. Okay. Now Berserk has its own internal cooldown. Great. Okay. That was big. Because from that, we took out both of their marine armor guys, and this dude just got hit with AoE from the rocket launcher. So that was a good first incursion. We need to wait for our heat to go back down now. Of course, they still have both the rocket launcher guys, but that... Wait, who's... Void, why are you still going in like that? You don't even have your weapon in this. I kind of wish the AI like automatically avoided being near the gun radius of enemies sitting on the map, but I guess I could see that becoming an issue. You go do something. Okay, pick up all this wood. Very important task. Right after you're done with eating, they're gonna be beginning their assault. So we need to get in there and start berserking some people again. So with 0 heat, it looked like we could do decoy, berserk, berserk. And if we can do that, let's see, where are the important guys? Wait, are rocket launchers single use? They are, aren't they? Yeah, because this guy, I think, was one of the guys that had a rocket launcher. Same with this guy. That's why they have no weapons. Okay. That changes things. So I thought it was a waste that the guy shot the rockets at the decoy instead of at a group of friends, but actually, he just got rid of his rocket launcher because he can't reload it. That's perfect. So we took out the 2 with the marine armor and both rocket launchers. So now, everybody's basically on equal ground. So what we need to do is put down a decoy go in, berserk 2 people, and hope that those 2 people can just wreak enough havoc that we're not going to be in as much danger. They're so spread out. How am I going to be able to decoy once and get in there? I think I just need to ignore this guy. Or fire at this guy. If we can take this guy out. Nope. That does not work. Why are you standing? Okay. Put this down. And then go up here. You're gonna berserk 2 guys in this region. So long as this decoy actually lasts long enough. Internal timer's done. We're gonna take this guy. No, you're not. You're gonna decide to shoot again because you got shot, and that made you all angry. Okay, we got 2 of them. Now retreat. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. I mean, this isn't perfect because we keep getting shot, but this is perfect because our 2 berserked guys went inside the bubble. Okay, get inside the base. You're done for the day. You got shot real bad. Oh great, brain scar. You can't just replace the brain. We're gonna need to get one of those biosculptors and use it to get rid of scars, which is a long and expensive process, which we can't really afford. But as long as we win this fight, I suppose. Void, you're up. Wherever the heck you may be. Up here? Okay. Great. Kind of wish you'd stayed just gathering up all that wood I told you to get, but I suppose that would just been too smart. You just had to go out into the war zone to go and pick things up. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like even like we got really good berserks there. You know, because we were able to take out like these guys. We were able to take out both the marine armor guys, all the rockets, and still this army of everybody having 1,000,000 guns is just too many bullets to be able to stop. Why is this guy holding his gun backwards? So this, I mean, he's 14 shooting. You should know that's not the direction you hold the gun. Anyways. Yeah, I don't see, no matter how many times we reload this, I don't see any situation where we survive this attack. Unless we get like a trader or are able to call in help from somewhere. Oh, or that's an option. I have an idea. Because on our own, we cannot fight that. Not yet. I would need to basically be the fully realized melee Archotech master that I am destined to become by the end of the series. To be able to fight this kind of legion. Because that is insanity. But, you know, if I was at the end of the series, I would be able to basically go in melee with a shield belt, run in there, tank a bunch of hits, berserk like 5 people in a row, or even just do a berserk pulse, converting half of their entire army, and then just watch as they devastate each other. That's like the end goal, but we are nowhere near that. No, still go this way. Why are you trying to go around this way? This way is obviously easier, because, you know, there aren't enemies. So, the plan here is I'm going to open up the Ancient Danger. Because as I said, at this point, there's no way we're fighting that whole army on our own. We need some backup. And neutral enemy type things that'll attack us and them, are perfect for this kind of situation. Because in here, there's either mechs or insects. And either one will work nicely, I think. Mechs, good choice. Alright, go. Go. Thank you. I was like, why are they just standing there? Okay, they're still just standing there. That's an issue. Don't you guys want to like go and wreak havoc? You know, destroy the enemies, kill all humans. Isn't that your thing? Okay, don't just stand there. And don't do too much damage. I just wanted to lure them out. But they're not. Oh, is it because it's over a table? They can't go over the table. Okay, get rid of this one. Hopefully they'll see that as a good exit and see all the enemies shooting. Okay, and then you need to speed boost and run. Stop trying to shoot at people. Well, that didn't go well either. You see why I was trying to stay on the bottom end of this. Okay, well, it took out one guy. The centipede's still lazing about, but, you know, it's progress. We can't, no, don't clean. Get in bed. Do I need to make it medical for them to be able to rest? It's kind of stupid. Alright, well, centipede probably want to get out there. Thank you. And if the centipede just has really, really good aim, and they have really bad aim. Yeah, no, they have good aim. And the centipede does not. Yeah, that's not good. Void, where the heck? Why are you up? I really need to just... I'm just going to end up not allowing any of this. Every time we come in here, I'm just going to forbid this entire... everything in this region. Because Void can't keep his hands to himself for 10 minutes while the raid is happening. Like, come on, man. We have bigger things to be doing. Man, this thing has a ton of health. Turns out opening this up might actually be the way to go. Because, I mean, as long as I can do it without my character getting absolutely destroyed in the process, then that was actually a significant amount of damage it did. It took down 2 of them. 3? It took out 3 of them. Damaged like 4 or 5 others significantly. And these guys all got shot by their own friends for some reason. They're just not all that accurate, I guess. Also, they're all getting heat, or some of them are getting heat stroke. Which I don't think that's a viable, you know, solution to the situation, but certainly it's something. All right, but now of course we don't have time for you to heal them because you had to do a cross-country marathon just to get into the base again. So and there's no other exit around here except for this. Oh, you left. Okay. So essentially, we're probably gonna die here. Is what's gonna happen. And Void of course has his mace because I forget every time we reload that he has his stupid little centipede killer rather than his actual gun, and he's usually hanging out up here. So we need to... I don't think we can fight this. I honestly think that this is an impossible wave. And mainly that's because we have a lot of money that isn't actually being used for any productivity. Because we've been kind of kept down for an in-game like couple weeks by constant raids and mechs and everything, and we can't actually caravan out. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna reload from a save before that raid even came in, And very likely there's going to be another negative effect, but hopefully it will actually be manageable to some degree. And actually, I think the smart thing to do, because we're not in a position that's too horrible, I think we're going to send out a caravan. Because if we can get a bunch of this value off our map before the negative thing happens, hopefully it'll be, you know, not too difficult, so Void can deal with it himself. So we're just gonna do the regular thing and send all our Devil Strain. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to think that situation would, if I just played my cards right, be somehow possible. But I just don't see a way for it to be. Okay. So we're gonna send the caravan. Hopefully it works the way that I hope it does. If it doesn't, we're kind of dead. Because if that same kind of raid comes in and we don't even have Paya here, then we're not even gonna stand a chance against it. I mean, no offense to Void's capabilities, but he's not nearly strong enough. Okay, a mad boomalope. We can handle that. That is, well, except Void still doesn't have his gun. Go get your gun, please. If the boomalope comes at you, you're gonna need that. But yeah, it definitely is an issue, because I like for the game to be on a high difficulty, because once my characters become super overpowered, I want there to actually be, like, entire oceans of enemies, and I can just mow them all down with the super overpowered people. But at the same time, that kind of means you need to survive the early game and get to be overpowered while somehow making it so you don't die to the first 30-man gun wielding mob that comes your way. Nelly, can you go talk to them, see if they want anything? Because Void's incapable of social, so it doesn't help us very much. Let's see, we want to keep the mace. We don't need the spare halberd. Probably don't need the auto pistol at this point, nor the compound bow. So that's all good. They're not selling another advanced component, so we're kind of stuck with what we've got. Okay, but they are selling a charge rifle, but we don't have enough money. So that's about it. Dang it. I forgot to bring the bedroll again. That's like, I don't know, how many times have we been on a caravan? Like 3 or 4 times? And every time, like, I get one step closer to having a bedroll for them to use for the caravan. Like the first one, I was like, oh, I should make a bedroll. Then on the second one, I actually did make the bedroll. And now I'm actually, uninstalling the bedroll so they can actually move it. So, we'll get it eventually. Maybe in the next couple caravans, I'll remember to bring the bedroll. But who's to say? I might just completely forget it. Hey, meeting with another caravan. They don't really have anything we need, but yeah. Oh, my horse still has the flu. That sucks. But usually, horse like, any animal diseases aren't gonna be extremely life-threatening, I don't think. At least as far as I've seen. Because, yeah, it's not a huge issue. And I think that's because they know that if you're a rancher and you have, like, 20 animals and 10 of them get sick, you're not gonna have as much time or resources to put towards caring for each and every animal. Okay, what do these guys have? A bionic power arm normal. I mean, it's decent, and it would give us... but it's not even an advanced one. That really sucks. Because I want to be able to have the power arm and start going for melee, but we're just not nearly to that point yet. So I guess we're just gonna take all their money. Let's see, how many of these do we need? 250? No, 290. Okay, 300, about 400 something. That is a lot. Okay, well we'll take all their money, and then I guess we're gonna move on to Cologne. Hopefully everything's still gonna be going well around here. Yeah, I don't know why Void is so set on bringing in all the rotted corpses from around the map. Like, I know that I have it set to put rotting corpses here, but at the same time, it's like there's a million other things to be collecting. Like, you know, there's components and plasteel and spears. Like, why the corpses? Why is that taking precedence here? I guess we'll never know. But yeah, that raid was completely ridiculous. Like, how the heck are you supposed to deal with that? Just the sheer number of guns. Okay, call the bulk goods guys. Of course, we already took all of our devil strands, so we can't sell any of that to them. It's all in the caravan. Oh, but they'll take meat. That's good, because we got a lot of meat. Let's just sell a bunch of that. Still got plenty of money to take from them. Sell all the rest of our random assorted meats. There we go. And that takes like all their money from them. That's nice. And actually I'm going to sell all the pemmican too, because we're using survival meals, not pemmican. Oh, and all of our insect meat, we definitely don't need that. And I think that's about it. That's all they want is the food. We get 3,000 silver out of it. That's pretty good. I mean, the more silver we have around, just sitting around the base, the better we can handle exotic goods trader. Okay, we need to haul the silver. So if we need to buy something, we can. Alright then. So how the heck does Paya have such a big family? Like, how does that work? Like, this was completely random. I didn't even, like, set manually any relationships when I was making the character. So how the heck did it just so happen that she ended up with 4 siblings, a cousin, and a father all in the social tab? Like, and we've been seeing them all over the place. You know, there have been like 4 or 5 different instances where a sibling would just wander onto the map, one time as an enemy. So, I don't know if that's just good RNG or something, I don't know. He's kind of crazy. Oh, but you know what sucks is that playing all this Rimworld kind of makes me want to play like an off-stream game of it and just re-enable all my mods for it. Just go completely wild. Which, you know, I might do. Because, you know, when I play a game, I either, like, especially on stream, I've been noticing that when I play a game on stream, it doesn't feel the same as when I play it on my own. Probably because I'm not, like, fully focusing on the game, and I can't play it exactly how I normally do. Just mostly how I normally do. So it almost puts me more into the mood to play that game when I play it on stream, because it makes me yearn for being able to play it differently than I do on stream. So it's kind of weird, because it's the exact opposite of when I play a game myself, where every day I play a game on my own, I just get more and more burnt out on it. So it's a completely different feeling. Man, but it has been a while since I've played Devil Strand farming. Like, this was my go-to strategy back in the early days of when I played this game, was just go into a place with 100% growing season, you know, year-round growing season, and then just you know, plant as many of these as is humanly possible, take up like half the map with Devil Strand, and then sell it all for ludicrous amounts of money. Which is kind of funny, because I think the reason why I had so much trouble in some of those earlier playthroughs was because I didn't understand that money wasn't everything. Like, you know, right now I need a bunch of money for bionics, which is why I went for it, but generally it's like, you kind of don't want to have 1,000,000 silver. You kind of want to stay lower on the silver rather than anything. Ooh, there's the charge sniper. I will be taking that. Thank you, and thank you. Let's see. We have enough for, I guess, something else, probably. So Psychic Reader makes it so you can do social things a lot better. So let's try to get that as well, because that would be nice to have. Oh, okay, slate gray skin. Okay, I was like, what the heck kind of gene is slate? That's a type of rock. I don't know what you're talking about. But no, it's just a skin gene. Let's see. We don't need the jade, probably. Make some of our money back. Ooh, they have an advanced component. We need those to make ourselves a lung. Okay. Well, that's all our money. That's probably good. Haul it all inside. Good, good, good. Okay. Now we're gonna need to make fabrication bench right there, which we can use to fabricate things. Like evidence. Everyone likes fabricating evidence, right? Man, we're still waiting for another, like, cloth harvest to be able to finish the rec room. In the meantime, it's just kind of a mess. I also don't have it in the home zone, which is why it hasn't been getting cleaned. Now, speaking of quests, because this quest just popped up, I'm actually quite surprised there haven't been nearly as many, like, bugged quests. Because normally there is. Also, they want to stay for 20 days, and it'll deploy a mech cluster. That is kind of ridiculous. A 3 times size mech cluster. You know how big that would be? That'd be like 10 guns, a psychic suppressor, and like 20 different mechs. I don't think we can deal with that. You know, the stuff is already big enough, I think. How's the caravan going? Oh, it's almost there. Nice. I'm trying to decide if I want to go like to here and here, or at least down to here, just to get another chance at finding stuff, or if I just want to go straight home after trading. Also, I guess I could go over to here, but I don't even know if we'd get there in 2.7 days. And we've already been caravanning for long enough, I think. Unlimited days of food, huh? That's weird. Okay, anyways, what do you guys have? Bionic jaw, bionic stomach. Strength enhancing mechanites. Interesting. That might be good. Because that would increase our manipulation and moving. Just, I think it's a permanent mechanites thing that may not have the bad, you know, effects of what it normally has. But that's expensive. I mean, we might take it just to try it out. Because if we sell all this, we get 5,600. So we're not really wanting for money. So yeah, let's... I guess we're going for... Probably not the stomach, just because... I mean, I guess until... Yeah, until I get the Architect Power Core, we might as well take the Bionic Stomach with us. See, and then we can get the Strength Enhancing Mechanites and still be making a whopping 3 silver. Yeah, I think that's good. It's all very nice. It's all coming together. Now, I think my biggest issue that I end up having in Rimworld is that I end up not having much to do. Like, I've done so many playthroughs that I end up not knowing where to spawn and what to do in the game. Like here, as I said, I went for Devil Strand, as is evident, but it's like I'll be trying to start a game and I'll be like, well, what biome do I want to be in? I've done rainforest and temperate forest and boreal forest and desert, arid shrublands. I've done modded biomes. Like, I don't think there's a single biome in this game that I've never done a run in. And like, sure, I have my favorites, like the rainforest. I like how it's easy, but at the same time, it has like a twist. So if you tell someone, "Oh, I play on rainforest," nobody can say that you're taking the easy way out because it has all the diseases. But certainly, it's still very convenient for like farming. Uh, and then like boreal forest, I like it because it's like the temperate forest, but you actually have seasons. So so you can actually get like snow in the winter and it thaws in the summer, and you need to kind of do crop rotating where you sometimes have crops out in the fields and then in the winter you pull back and go into like hydroponics. You know, it's a whole to do, and there's actually some variation so you don't stagnate like I pretty much am now, where I just wait for Devil Strand, and when I get it, I sell it, and then wait some more. You know, you're constantly doing something that's seasonal related. But the issue is, I've done it multiple times before. Same with like Ice Sheet Survival. I have played games where I have managed to survive out on the, not Ice Sheet, Is it ice sheet? No, sea ice is the impossible one. So yeah, ice sheet. Uh, where I've been on the ice sheet, I start out with nothing. No food, no clothes, no weapons, and I basically just need to get in there, get a shelter going in like 20 below temperature, and I have survived like multiple in-game years on a couple different save files with that. On one of them, actually, it was pretty funny because I started with in the ice sheet with a like loving trees ideology. And the whole plan was I had multiple mods to make this work because it does not work in the base game. But basically, I had it set up so I would make a giant glass roofed room that I keep constantly heated with a bunch of geothermal energy. Like, it took probably thousands of watts a day just to keep this giant room at a good temperature. But it was this huge, like, diamond shaped room, and I had it filled with a bunch of trees and plants and crops and everything out in the middle of the ice sheet. And had a glass roof, so I didn't need any, like, sun lamps. It was great. It was very fun. But that just kind of goes to show I've done everything in ice sheet. I've made giant greenhouses. I've made bases that completely live off of cannibalism and nothing else because the game keeps sending raids at you. And so you can just kind of live off raiders indefinitely. But certainly it just the hardest part of Rimworld for now is just the lack of variety that's left. I've played it so much that every playthrough is just like another one I've already done. Except, of course, this one, where, you know, I've been getting almost killed every 10 seconds and I'm streaming. So, you know, because normally I don't start out playing on 500% difficulty. Like, that was specifically something I chose to do because of the stream. And that, I don't know, might have been a mistake because obviously we are really struggling just to survive. Once again, why are you asking for 70 herbal medicine? I mean, I have it pretty easily. I have like double that, but why 70? Like, who is this baby brother who's injured? Are they like freaking Goliath? How much medicine do you need for one kid? I don't know. I think they're just trying to scam me, honestly. Alright, this isn't too bad. We got a mech capsule, multiple melee guys. That's a plant. There's a pikeman. I was like, what kind of mech is an alocasia? I don't know, but then it's just no. It's a pikeman. The Tesseron, those guys are brutal. And this will change the weather to fog. Oh wait, what's this? Isn't that? Oh no, that's just the bug. That's a fireworm. I thought that looked like the same shade as. Wait, those are pipes. That is not a bug. That's not a sleeping animal that's just right next to it. That is a mech. That is one of the modded mechs that has a flamethrower. Okay then. Um yeah. We've got two modded mechs, two guns, a capsule, and just a weather controller, which is it's not the worst thing I've seen. Oh wait, and it doesn't even have a proximity or timer thing. The only timer on this is the weather controller that will activate the fog eventually. But other than that, we don't need to worry about it. Can plants grow in fog? I think they can, right? So now, our options are we can either anger the mech cluster or not, you know? We either leave it there and just deal with the fog and hope that a trader comes by and takes it out eventually. Which I don't know why they would, because it's all asleep, so... I don't know, maybe it'll just be there forever. Maybe it'll just be something I keep in my back pocket, that if raiders come by, I can just shoot it and activate the mechs, and then the raid is taken out. Which would have been nice for the raid over here, but... You know, sadly, that raid came in after we'd already dealt with all the mech guns on the map. Which probably wasn't a good idea, but... You know, Void's sister was in peril. We couldn't just leave her out there. A furniture builder on the run, right. This thing. No thanks. You can't join us, so I don't want you. You guys are equally useless. I mean, I guess they could fight for me, but I just don't like accepting people into the base. Just inflates the number of people you have artificially, making raids harder, and then they leave, and you're stuck with a very difficult raid. You know, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, you should start delivering to this. We need to get that fabrication bench up and running so we can get Paya a new lung. Because, yeah, that still happened. That was not part of the big raid. That was just an unfortunate reality of a earlier raid. But Nelly has some super good crafting skill. So, oh, we need power, right? You sometimes need to hook up powered things to power. Who would have guessed? And we should probably also set, like, some kind of chair outside this. Doesn't have to be super comfortable, just something. And from here, we're gonna make a bionic lung. Wait, that takes advanced components too. Oh, shoot. For some reason, I didn't consider what the what the bionics would even take to make. So we need more advanced components just to make these. Which, wait, did we get? Yeah, we just got advanced fabrication. That takes gold. As discussed previously, we don't have a source of gold on the map. Unless we make a quarry. I mean, a quarry, we very well could find some amount of gold from it. Oh, great. And it's in marshy area over here. Well, this is where I was going to build all our housing for later if we needed to expand, but it's also the closest place to make a quarry. Oh, but you pick up the charged sniper. That should help immensely. Because this bad boy has almost as much range as a regular sniper. It shoots 3 bullets every time it fires, has high long-range accuracy, and the only issue with it, really, is that it has a pretty bad cooldown. So if I'm trying to do psycasts in between shots, it's gonna be a bit less efficient that way. But hopefully I can just keep them at a super, super long range. And as long as I'm faster than them, I can kite pretty much anything. And it shooting 3 bullets at 80% long range accuracy is just kind of insane. So we need someone who's good at mining to set up our ultimate quarry. Oh, we can make the quarry here. That's a bit better of an option right there. And then we can build walls around it. Can't just be having the quarry out in the middle of the open. Which actually, this is a good place for it because it's right next to the... Wait. I don't want all the corpses to be inside the room. That would not be very healthy. We're just gonna have these secluded off into their little corner here. And nobody's ever gonna have to see them unless they're placing corpses in the corpse corner. This will be its own little thing, and it'll be right next to the storage, which will be nice. But we've already got a million things to be building, so I don't know how fast we're gonna get all that done. Oh, and actually we can allow these now because we actually have cloth. Oh, and did I did add this to the home zone. Okay. We just haven't gotten around to cleaning it yet. That's fine. I should probably have these fields in the home area too. Just in case a fire breaks out. A farming trader, that's pretty good. Are they, yeah, they're walking in. That's nice. Yeah, look at that. I mean, both Void and Paya just have huge families that we're constantly running into. Which is definitely good, but just kind of unexpected. There, we got all our bionics here, which are all ours. That's the farming vendor is not the one selling them, sadly. Let's see. We want to keep all our humane meat to ourselves. So let's just see how much it would take to bankrupt them with corn. Because we can afford to give a good amount of corn just to take all their money. Because we don't really need all that corn, especially because we're about to get another harvest of corn. So our corn floweth over. I don't know. I would have said cup, but you don't put corn in a cup, so the analogy breaks down at that point. Oh, and we're probably gonna need, let's see, some kind of a column in here. I think is necessary because I've made rooms this size before, and they usually require some kind of supports around the room because this is just the quarry is just slightly too big to fully roof over. Plus, I mean, some marble columns, you can't go wrong with that. You know, it's classical. Oh, and let's move the hoopstone ring from the old rec room into the new one. TV is gonna go over there. So I guess just right here. And then move this in there as well. Somewhere near. Maybe just off in this corner here. I put it there. That works. It's hard to fit those into such a small room because I really only made this room with the TV and these two in mind. And these are just gotta slot them in wherever I can. Well, actually, did they? Yeah, farming trader already left. That's sad. I was gonna see if I could give them a bunch of Devil Strand to up their opinion of me. Just bribe them. Because that's what I usually do. Eventually, once you get rich enough, all you need to do is give a bunch of Devil Strand to somebody to make them happy. And then, once they're happy enough, you can call them using the comms console and be like, hey, send over a, like, exotic goods trader. So then you look and you see if they have any bionics that you want. If no, you then you send them away and send another message being like, send me a bulk goods trader. Then the bulk goods trader, you gift them a ton of Devil Strand to get your opinion back up and ask for another exotic goods trader. You just kind of keep cycling anytime you need more favor with them. You just give them more Devil Strand. And you get an infinite cycle of exotic goods traders coming in, giving you all sorts of different bionics. It works pretty well. I like it. But you need to be, like, incredibly rich to be able to afford to do that. Yeah, see? The column, it reaches out to here, but these are still unroofed. So that's why you need the other column to reach those. It's quite dastardly, this specific room size. I suppose I could make the room, like, just slightly smaller, but I like to have room to go around the quarry, you know? Oh no, not again. I mean, we do have mechs down here. So, in theory, maybe the insects will go kill the mechs? Although they're not... Wait. Oh! Wait, these are different infested ship chunks. Right? Maybe? Because when they landed in my base, they just kind of popped out immediately. I don't know, maybe they're the same. Either way, we need to destroy them before they overtake the entire map and we die. So let's go deal with that now, before they become an issue. And if any pop out, we can just lure them over to the mechs and activate the mechs and have them kill each other. Oh, the uncle of Nelly is with the Green Empire. That's weird. Like, first Payaz and Impid sister, and now the scavenger that we enslaved has an uncle in the Empire. Oh. Alright. You're gonna speed boost, and then you're gonna run this way. Yeah. So the sniper, it's really good, but it does make you stop every shot. Because it just does. I don't know why it does, but as long as we have superior speed, that should not be an issue. Additionally, that's a lot of insects. So we're moving you down here to move the insects closer, and then we're going to fire at the mechs. Because the insects are going straight through the mech hive right now. Okay, now back up. And hopefully that goes our way. Because the mechs will deal with the insects, or the insects will deal with the mechs. Either one, I'll be happy. Let's see. Can we actually start just shooting at you? Because you outrange them significantly. And since they're distracted... Yeah, and this thing, it does some good damage. If it hits. So you need that good ranged accuracy. Trying to keep it in range long enough to fire, but not for me to be in danger from them. Oh wait, we shot off its gun arm, didn't we? Yeah, we shot off its gun. So this thing's harmless now. We just need to kind of shoot it in the face. Yeah, we might give this gun to Void. Because while it's good... Wait, how much range does this have? 46. Okay, so we can't outrange their turrets, sadly. I wish we could. But actually, that should be the next thing we do, is try to take out their turret. Because we may not outrange it, but we certainly have better accuracy than it at this range. And if all three of those shots hit, that does some serious damage. And if they all miss, it does no damage. Who would have guessed? And there goes a pikeman, which I guess they're not necessarily very tanky, but still impressive. Alright, but this thing's behind a little barrier, so... yeah, try to take out that thing before it gets close. We can't afford... oh, shoot. Yeah, again. Really? That thing has a much longer range than I thought it did. Yeah, and with melee enemies is where this becomes a super big issue. So turn on your speed boost. You need to run real fastly. Because, yeah, while we can utterly destroy them, we need to be very much faster than them in order to have the sniper delay not get us killed. But it's working, and we did take out the Tesseron, which was probably the last big threat here, because this thing's low range, and these are melee. Man, these things are tanky. Or we're just not being very accurate at all. Which is probably the case. Nice. Okay, now they're just tanky. That was a 40 damage hit. If that doesn't do some, like, serious damage to them, that's concerning. This guy should have low range. So we can just kind of take him out from afar. And he's super slow. Oh, he's coming at us again. We should die any minute. Because it's, you know, it's such a big target we can't miss. I mean, I guess we could, but we'd have to be real bad to do that. Now we wait. Yeah, a flamethrower is super low range. It's never gonna be able to reach us with that. Nice. That was it. That was all of them. Did we get hit? We did. What did we get hit with? Right, the beam. That is unfortunate. Oh yeah, we still have you. Freaking mini slugger turret. Get out of here. My character needs to go home and eat because they're hungry. They have more important things to be doing than trading shots with a mini slugger. There we go. Okay, now we just need to destroy this. Which, if we're not... I mean, if we hit it with all 3 shots, that shouldn't take too long. Yeah, that's taking a long time. But we need to get rid of it. There we go. Now haul this stuff on your way back, and you should be fine. There we go. Another mech cluster dealt with. Because for whatever reason, they really, really like sending mech clusters at us. Oh, and who are you guys? Are you the... Or just an Imperial trader? Or no, you're the tribute collector, right? We don't... I mean, if we could buy gold from the tribute collector, I'd like that. But I think you can only give gold to them. And we don't need gold. Or we don't need to give them any of the gold that we have. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, but we can... While you're already here, we can do your operations. So let's see, we have a few things, like the Psychic Reader, the Strength Enhancing Mechanite Serum, the Advanced Bionic Jaw, and the Advanced Bionic Stomach. All those. So come on, Void, get them done. Chop chop. We haven't got all day. Hope we have enough, you know, Glitter World medicine for all that. Not load game, no. Save game. Just in case all these surgeries go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Okay, that's one. I mean, why do you need medicine in order to administer? Okay. Like you're just injecting something into them. I don't see how that causes any issues, but that's very good. I think this is permanent. Maybe. And the jaw, it won't do a ton for us. I think it'll make it so that we can eat faster, which I guess increases efficiency to some degree. But the biggest benefit of having the jaw and the stomach are so if we get shot in the jaw or stomach in the future, those body parts will have a lot more health and durability and won't get destroyed. So that is mainly the reason why I got those. Because definitely I've had situations where my character got shot in the stomach just earlier in these streams, and their stomach was just obliterated, and I had to restart because I didn't have a spare stomach on hand, and they would have just starved to death even if I patched them up. So it's not preferable to have the stomach die. So hence bionic stomach. Hey, a slave ship. Oh, that was another thing. When I was trying to figure out how to play Rimworld differently, I did decide at one point, oh, I should have like a all-slave colony where I just have the one person and everyone else is just enslaved under them. But I never got that working. Although now that I know that you just get the slave collar and you just kind of win with that, you know, I might change my mind on that. I might be able to try that again. Because honestly, it worked. It's working out pretty well with our singular slave. Okay, you just have animals. You aren't really good at anything, plus chemical interest, no thank you, and you're like super old. But high medical. Also, this is my kind of person. I mean, a pessimist, psychopath, cannibal, that is definitely the kind of person I go for here. But sadly, we don't need anything you're good at. Honestly, if I was going to be taking somebody else on right now, I would probably be going for someone who can help with the plants to some degree, maybe good at construction or mining. Definitely a mining specialist. If I could find someone who's really, really good at mining, I would take them on. Just because that would be nice. Because, you know, we got this quarry here that we're building. We're going to need somebody to be full-time in there manning it. Alright, now we're up to 189 max heat. That's very good. Oh, I also was thinking of a playthrough where I had a person who was incapable of violence, and they were like my only source of protection, and I would just give them like all the psycasts in the game and try to make them completely overpowered that way. But I kind of decided against it because I don't know. I feel so empty trying to play a game of this without my super overpowered bionic warlord, you know? Like if I can't give them a super overpowered melee weapon and have them run in and destroy everything, then what's the point of playing the game in the first place, you know? That's like that's what I'm here for. Oh, we can actually move all these outside out of my character's room now. That would probably be smart. Because, yeah, we don't need all this. Can I move this? No. As expected, the comms console is kind of a permanent fixture now. We can move everything else into here. Start doing crafting in there instead. We probably want light, because you kind of need light where you're crafting. Wherever light is, that's furniture, right? We'll need power cables going all through this room. Because we're going to have a lot of stuff demanding power in there. Let's really beef up the wiring in here. Really? You just got over the flu and now you have the plague. I mean, I suppose it's to be expected, being the rainforest biome, you know, but still, come on. We just got one sickly horse. I don't know, do people play poker alone? Because, like, I'm pretty sure it was just probably too difficult to code that they could only use the poker table if there was more than one of them wanting to. But at the same time, do people really just go up to a poker table and sit there with some cards, not actually playing against anybody? That doesn't sound like something I would want to do. Okay, so you could only get plants-based ones. I'd want you to get like surgery expertise. You already have expertise. What about you? Yeah, you could get construction or plants expertise. No, just construction. But we don't want you on construct. We want you melee expertise. So we'll wait on that. But yeah, I don't know. I certainly play the game a lot different than a lot of other people do. Mainly because of my obsession with, you know, bionics and my dislike of having too many people in a colony. It certainly makes me play very kind of opposite to most people. Because, you know, if there's too many people, I just feel out of control. Kind of like when Void kept running up here to grab corpses in the middle of a fight. It's like, I understand why he was doing it, because I didn't forbid them, but at the same time, I kind of wanted direct control of him and be like, hey, I don't want to have to forbid these now and allow them later. I just want you to ignore them for like 10 minutes, please. Well, of course, he couldn't do that. My plasteel. What the heck? Lightning's trying to burn all my plasteel away from me. Alright, the visitor is leaving. I didn't even see what they wanted. Or anything like that, but that's fine. Oh, look, capybaras. I mean, they've been here like hours now. I've been seeing them here and there, but I wasn't paying close enough attention to, you know, actually comment on them. Alright, is this room enclosed? Yeah, indoors. Very spacious. We don't have any flooring for it, but that's fine. And we'd probably want some kind of heating and cooling for it, but yeah, we got plenty of steel and components. We should be fine. Let's do that. Temperature. Let's see. There we go. Just make some of these, make sure this room stays a good temperature, because if it isn't a good temperature, then anything you do in the room will be a bit slower. Plus, people will be spending like hours in this room building stuff, so we kind of don't want them to be getting heat stroke or hypothermia sitting in there. Another transport pod. We get lots of these. Oh my gosh. Please tell me you're part of a religion that likes scars. No. You literally just by chance have what? 6? No, 5 scars. That's kind of insane. Yeah, you're not even good at mining. I don't think we need you. We're good. We're fine. Have a nice death. Man, we're getting even more devils. This is bad. We need somebody to be able to give all this devil strand to, or else the next raid is gonna be absolutely gargantuan. This is like twice as much devil strand as we had with the last big raid, and we couldn't even deal with that. So we need to figure out where to put all this devil strand, what to do with it, because they look a bioengineering supplier. Nope, we don't need anything from them. Now, one idea is we could load it all up in a drop pod. Like, we could research drop pods, which I don't think we did. Did we? Where even are drop pods? Or transport pods. There it is. We need biofuel refining. Okay, so we haven't gotten those. So we could very quickly get those, build a couple drop pods, send the drop pods over to our ally with a bunch of devil strand, and just get up to 100 relation with them immediately while dumping a bunch of our wealth. And then we can ask them to start sending exotic goods traders. That'll be nice. Then we might actually find the Archotech power arm I have been hoping will show up eventually. Oh gosh, and I've just had one of these time bombs sitting in storage this whole time. It's not good. Also, how the heck am I getting so many of these? Is it just because it's 500% threat scale and I'm not used to that? Because this is more of these unstable power cells than I've ever had all at once. Because, you know, usually I don't get this many mechs. Alright, that's all done. You're getting the research, which is already like halfway done, because you're just absolutely insane at researching. Like, I don't know how you do it so well, but... Oh yeah, but you guys are also now wanting neural supercharges. Which I guess we have power for, and we have enough electricity for it as well. Let's see, that's biotech? No, ideology. We can just use one of these spare bedrooms for the time being. Or can we not move these? We might not be able to move them. So we might want to put them somewhere a bit more permanent. Okay. We got this. So get transport pod. And we need a spot to make all our neural superchargers. Which, I mean, we're not even planning on getting a fourth, or like, we're planning on getting a fourth, but not a fifth colonist for a while. So we might just make this be the supercharge room and build more rooms if needed later on once we have more people. And we have it so it doesn't waste resources to deconstruct something. So, might as well. And let's see. What else was I? It was production, biofuel refining. Where do we want this? Guess down here is fine. Because we're gonna need that to turn some good old corn into fuel, so we can send Devil Strand to our allies. Once again, I don't really know how the biofuel works. Like, I'm pretty sure there's, you know, parallels in real life to just making biofuel like this, but I don't know how that works. How you can make something so combustible out of, like, food. So we're gonna clear all. We're only gonna make it out of corn. Specifically the corn, because we have a lot of it. So we'll just stop selling the corn and just start turning it into fuel. And we're probably gonna want to do until we have like. Can we just hold it? We can't hold it down. There we go. Just you do it until we have 100 fuel. That should be plenty to get transporting things. So how much fuel do we make? 70 corn turns into 35 fuel. Okay, so it's 50% efficiency, which is not the best, but not the worst either. Of course, I've been really like loose on how I'm using all my steel and components now that I'm probably gonna start running out. So we probably want to have this. Yeah, just keep like 10 components in the bank at all times. But we can finally start doing that, where components aren't some super rare resource, they're just, we can make it out of steel, which we'll have infinite steel once we have someone to do some mining. Oh, because the quarries here, we can't place a roof? That's a bit of an issue. Alright, superchargers have been completed. But our grid is being kind of destroyed by all these new objects we're throwing on here. Even with all these power cells, we'll need to make this into a geothermal generator if we end up using too much more energy. Okay, farming trader, not associated with anyone. That's not good. I would like people who are associated with others so I can... Okay, for a second I was like, why are they selling a jaw and a stomach? And then I saw that it was mine, and I was like, who did I harvest a jaw and stomach from? But then I remembered that we had the bionic jaw and bionic stomach, which obviously dropped the biological ones on the ground. So that makes more sense. Do we want to keep these? I think we do. Just in case somebody else's stomach gets, you know, destroyed or their jaw gets destroyed, we can actually replace them. Although it's just some extra value lying around. Which, you know, might be more worthwhile just to make bionic parts. Which we're very close to. So yeah, let's just sell them. We don't need it. We'll be fine. Sell the berries. And what's the chance that somebody's just gonna lose specifically a jaw or a stomach in the next little while? Probably not all that high. Right? One can hope, I guess. Man, we have so much Devil Strand. I don't... Yeah. Oh, these have restocked. Okay, it's been 10 days. I guess we could send another caravan. Because we're not done with the research yet. But I guess once we get the research done, it'll be really quick. Let's see. Okay, so you're from that faction, which isn't really the faction we want to be on great terms with, but go trade with them once you're awake. Because, yeah, we might actually just send a caravan out to go check the towns again. And I think you can gift directly to the towns if we are at them, so we could just do it then instead of shooting the stuff over to them. Which would be a bit more efficient. So yeah, let's send another caravan. And these guys don't have anything we need. We have an Architect shield belt, which once again, I don't know why these guys get super good, like, Architect artifacts, but it is what it is. You know, I mean, I guess they're a shaman vendor. Maybe they think that the Architect items are somehow, like, shamanistic. Oh, gosh. Now is not the time for that story, brain. I don't think it is. Anyways, my brain was trying to get me to tell a specific story about the word shamanistic, but we're gonna leave that for later. Cause like I'm wanting to end the stream like pretty soon here. I'm just trying to decide when the best time would be. Because we're wanting to send another caravan, so would we want to send the caravan, have it get back, and then end, or just end it now and send the caravan next time? I think that might be what we do, because the caravan could take like a good 20 minutes to go out, do all its stuff, and come back. And we don't really want to deal with that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end it here. Bit of a shorter stream because you know it's Saturday. I gotta prepare for next week because there's gonna be a lot of streaming next week, which will be nice. It'll be fun. Uh, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow because you know it's Sunday and all that. I got plans to hang out with friends tomorrow, so you know I don't normally stream on Sunday, but especially tomorrow Sunday I especially cannot. Um, but yes, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. I guess I'll see you guys on Monday. When I don't know what I'll be playing. It'll either be Rimworld, WoW, or Age of Empires, probably. Because those are all the games that I've been currently engaged with. Okay, I'll see you guys on Monday. Goodbye.